took a whole bunch of spit and then just like rolled it down his body to his pussy. Oh, yeah, suck me out, like dying inside. I'm just like, say character, say character.
Welcome to Butch Queen After Dark. I'm your host, David Brandon, and this is the podcast where the tea is hot, the questions are reckless, and somebody gonna get exposed tonight. My special guest is someone so great, so awesome. He has over a decade in the adult film industry. He's a Georgia native. He's a fitness instructor by day and a spicy content creator by night. Please welcome the one and the only Adrian Hart. Woo! Yeah.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I've been an admirer of your work for a very long time. So it was it was such a great thing when you agreed to be on the podcast. I'm very happy to have you. Very happy to have you. Yeah. So I like to start off with everyone with some icebreaker questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What was your sexual awakening?
Sexual awakening. So can't like really think of like pinpoint, but so would say like when I was 7th grade, I had my like kind of like quote unquote first girlfriend, and like did the whole walking around class or the hallway holding hands, sitting with lunch together, did the whole thing. Then I just realized it just wasn't.
Was it hitting?
Yeah. Wasn't a girls.
Yeah.
Told a couple of guys or a couple girls in the, because I was a band geek.
Okay.
Like 2 people in the band room, like the instrument room, and then like by the end of the day, like end of like the week, everyone knew.
Okay.
They're like, yay. No.
So you were denying it at first?
A little denying. I was like, yeah, I'm gay. So what?
Yeah.
This is in Georgia too, like in the country. But I didn't really get teased. Everyone's pretty chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. You said you're from Georgia. Where in Georgia?
I'm from like an hour north of Atlanta in the country.
Okay. I mean, no shit. That surprises me that they weren't teasing you down there in the South.
Not really. My school is pretty chill. They're not,
That's great.
Not everyone in Georgia is like completely like stupid. I
Good to
mean,
know.
yeah, it's around, but everyone's pretty chill. I was like one of the like only gay people in my school. It's like a small school too. I mean, there was like a couple of people, but they were all like closeted. I was like the only ones that was out.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, I guess that track. That's great. I mean, I was in New York and I was getting bullied left and right. Terrible. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
There was like one guy, he tried to bully me in my computer lab, we had to sign your name in on the like thing. And he put like gay or faggot where like my name is supposed to be. And then people are like, what's wrong? And I like showed them and they all like, I remember the whole class like ganged up on this one guy. They're like,
on him
really?
For making fun of you?
Yeah, they ganged up on him. There's like this country like redneck guy and they all ganged up on him. It was like, just like, don't fuck with Jeremy. Jeremy's cool.
Straight out of a movie. That's great.
Yeah.
That's so cool. When I was in high school, they used to bully me to the point where I would be thinking of like ways they could bully me so I could predict it. So I would like think, my name is David. So I would be like, okay, they're gonna call me David, right? Like they're gonna call me David, right? And I would like prepare for that every day. And they never called me David. And I was like, y'all missed out. Like y'all not creative enough.
I heard of that one. That's a good one.
That's so good. Any gay David should be David. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah.
But they weren't thinking, straight bullies ain't creative. Second question is, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done? Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. You said you were a band geek. What instrument did you play?
I play the clarinet.
Okay. Very gay.
I played clarinet. First chair. I wanted to learn to play sax, but I dropped out like middle of like high school.
Okay, very phallic. Okay, great. Oh, we love that. Now, what's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Freakiest thing is like trying to do a fisting porn years ago. It's just yeah. Thought it was for me. I was like, yes. I'm like, let's do it. But then I realized it just wasn't my thing.
And you were getting fisted in the scene.
They were trying to, but they couldn't get their fist in because my ankle just, had to be like open. And then like things had to be open. It was closed up like a clamshell, did not want to open up. And then they just kind of like faked it. And then just like watching the other guys like getting into it, they're all into it. And it was like too extreme for me. Now I realized there's a limit to things I will and will do. It was just too
Yeah.
extreme, too much J-Lube, it was too wet. And then once a guy like revealed his rosebud, and then the other guy licked it, I was like, oh hell no, someone get me out of here.
Not for me. Not for me. Yeah, I think first of
Two,
all, congratulations on trying, right? Trying something that you thought would be for you, right? I'm assuming you like bigger dicks, you like your hole stretched slightly, right? But maybe not
bit
as
with
much as
dicks, with some dicks, yeah.
with dicks, not
I
fists.
like a dick. Usually like I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a size queen, but I was saying I'm gonna clean out. It better be worth cleaning
Copy
out
that.
for.
Copy that. Cleaning out
You
takes a
know,
while sometimes,
it
you know?
does,
It's a lot of
yes.
work and it doesn't feel good. It's boring. You're just sitting there. It's terrible. The dick needs to be worth it. I completely agree. Completely agree. Now, you also mentioned it was too wet. What do you mean by
Right.
too wet?
It was just like too much liquid, and they had like 3 buckets for us, like a bucket for me. The
A
guy was sick as
bucket
shit,
of lube?
buckets of J Lube, and they were like wrapping around. I'm like gagging right now. Be like wrapping around them like yeah, and then like get right because you have to have the lubrication because you don't want to rip anything back there,
Yeah.
obviously. So I
Yeah.
mean, I get it, but it was just like too extreme, too wet. I don't like things wet.
Yeah.
Like did a collab last week with a trans guy and he just like made it way too wet and I had to like stay in character, like took a whole bunch of spit and then just like rolled it down his body to his pussy. I was like, he was like, oh yeah, suck me. I was like, okay.
Let me
I'm just
out.
like dying inside. I'm just like, stay in character, stay in character. Yes. Yes. And I was like, I need to get another towel. Oh, and then they like, what's the word I'm looking for? Squirting, which is fine.
Squirted. Yeah.
Squirt is cool. I'm like, I like it, but they were squirting a little too much. I was like,
Little
let me get
stream.
another
Yeah.
towel. He was like, I thought this is what the towel was for. I was like, yeah, you're right, but just do a little bit more.
Yeah. Just more
More
towels,
protection.
please.
Yeah.
That's so good to hear.
I like being dry. I'm a kind of a dry guy. I like things dry.
Yeah.
Not my sex life.
Agree. Keep
Dryness.
it dry as possible. Use as much lube as we need. Nothing extra, please.
It
Nothing
also
extra.
pisses me off too. They use too much lube. It's like, why do we need so much fucking lube? A little goes a long way.
A little can go so long. Now, sometimes I get it. Like, some people do need more lube. They need more, more way to move. I think a lot of times, like I've seen guys and gosh, they'll take the lube and it's everywhere. It's on me, it's on you. They're putting it on your dick, then they're sucking your dick, then they want to kiss you with the lube in their mouth. I'm like, why is there lube everywhere?
Too much lube, too much lube.
It's too much. It's too much. But the crux of the conversation is different strokes for different folks, right? If you like something wet, if you like that, like I had a conversation about sloppy head the other day and how everybody likes it and how I do not like it. Knowing the person you're having sex with is not just don't assume they're gonna like everything you like, right? If you like all your shit wet, don't assume that a person likes that. Ask them, because they might be gagging like you was gagging. And you're performing in front of camera, so you can't show that. But like internally, I can imagine you were going off,
Yes. I have like one regular like client that I see, my daddy, whatever, and he like kind of realized that I didn't like things sloppy because he used to do like the sloppy head because he likes watching videos of women doing their thing and giving sloppy head and getting like cummed on left and right, bukkake, like pissed on. I'm just like, push my pearls a little bit.
Different strokes for different folks.
Different
Completely
strokes for
valid.
different folks, but
Completely
we're cool.
valid.
We're cool. She's a cool guy. Yeah, just can't do it for me. For other people, it's good for them.
Right. Exactly. Now, what is your sexual fantasy?
Oh, they were saying this. I just really would like someone to come give me a massage. Give me a good rub down, a good blunt, rub me down, pass me the blunt, eat my ass, give me another rub down.
Okay.
Fuck me.
That's the fantasy?
Cuddle me. Yes. I just want some like something nice and intimate. Some like nice, like no acting involved, just like some nice, genuine, just like sexy time.
Yeah. When's the last time you had that?
And I had to like perform. I think I had like sex with this, like I have like a couple of regulars like last week, but still it's just like kind of feel like going through the motions. just like
Okay.
butt buddy kind of situation.
Okay.
Yeah. They always want to hit me up late at night. I'm like,
Copy
okay,
that.
okay. Yeah. I'll
Are
come
you
by.
craving like more connection right now?
I would say so, like
Yeah.
at this point in my life. I mean, I guess anyone
Yeah.
at any time in their life. I'm like 36, so yeah. A little connection, a little cuddle buddy would be nice. You know, I'm busy. Everyone's busy, but I hate when people say I'm busy. I'm like, bitch, I'm
Aren't we
fucking busy
all?
too. I
Yeah.
work during the day. I work at night. I
Right.
work when I'm not working.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm like always doing something. You can find people like, you can find the time if you want the time. So yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. Find the
a
time.
little connection. I'm not trying to get married anytime soon, but you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's valid. And you deserve that, right? You deserve that.
yes.
And as an adult performer, I imagine, you know, you're having sex for work, right? And
Mhm.
I think, you know, the two things can get conflated sometimes, you know?
Yes,
So
definitely.
being an adult film for over a decade, how did you get started?
I got started, excuse me, I think I'm a bird. Excuse me. I remember Randy Bloom back
Okay.
in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I submitted back when they had like, I think they still had like a couple of talent scouts, but I like submitted my pictures on like some talent scout website. I can't remember the name. I think it was like Scott something. I don't even know, but submitted my pictures and then he like shot my pictures around to some of the studios and then Randy Blue hit me up. They wanted to do a solo video, and that was when I was still living back home in Georgia. I think I was living at home or had my apartment. I can't remember, like either at home or had an apartment, but I was still living in Georgia. And they like flew me out to California and did the
Uh-huh.
solo. And then that went pretty good. And they invited me back a couple of times. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Okay, so
All what people do.
all that, I guess, took off into you getting other offers, you submitting other places, that scout, I guess, sending you other places.
I mostly just over Randy Bloom. And then I don't know if you remember Flavorworks. Do you know Flavorworks? I don't know if
Oh,
they're still
yes,
on.
we're going to talk all about they are still around. They have an Instagram
Yeah.
page. Yeah.
So I did something kind of dumb in my career when I was still young,
Okay.
you know, didn't really know you better. Like, got involved with them a little bit.
Okay.
And then I quickly caught on that I was like getting taken advantage of. And
Okay.
then I think I said this like at some video I did on Instagram. I like ran back to the other studio, like, please take me back. I mean, I
Please
didn't like
save me.
beg for them to take me back, but you know, I got bookings with them again. And then I took a little break in my 20s because I was having some moral issues with myself. I was like, is this really the like path I want to go through? And then I like quit. And I moved to Florida for a little bit. I moved there for 6 years. And then like the last year I was living there, I tried flight attending like once before, and then once again, like my like 6th year living there. And either I'm gonna do flight attending, I'm gonna get the job this time, or I'm gonna get back into porn and I'm getting the fuck out of Jacksonville because I cannot be here in my 30s and die. So once I got rejected again from another airline, I like reached back out to studios and then started shooting again. And then once I like saved up like 10 grand, I moved to California. And then I've been here
Gotcha.
since 2019.
Great. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a nice amount of time. So take us back to Flavorworks. We have to reminisce a little bit. We have to, because you were there. You were there.
I was
Flavorworks
there.
and Coco Dorn.
They left me there.
And they left your ass there. Tell me.
They didn't leave me. I left them.
You left them. Okay, good.
I left them.
They left you.
I left them and I never came back.
Tell folks in your own words, what was Coco Dorn?
I didn't even really know about. I feel like I was kind of just like thrown in there. I thought I was just there just to like. I think I met them in like Chicago, and I was there to just like film some scenes. And then they're like, okay, we're going to Miami. And then like then I'm still, so now I'm like wrapped in this like Coco Dorn situation. And they're like explaining the whole situation to me. And then they're like, you're only to get like $300 a week to film and to like film while they're like shooting you like live. And
because it was like a live stream, right? It was a live stream.
It was a live stream, and I did a couple live streams and like a couple films. I think maybe like 5 films, maybe 6. I don't even fucking know. I'll try to like block it out of my mind. I quickly like stopped appearing on the live stream And there was like one guy that worked at Flavor Works, and I kind of just like we kind of had our own thing, which is I kind of hung out with him.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, he never had sex because that's back when I couldn't take big dicks, and he had a really, really,
Mm.
really
Do you
big
remember
ass
his
dick.
name?
I remember his name.
What was it?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. She can say his name. Do you
Yeah,
know?
say it.
Do you know? He's tall, bald, bow-legged, next.
Tall, bow-legged.
He used to be a model, but then he just kind of like swapped back to just doing like production and working like
Mm.
for
We'll
like
have to
film.
look for him. I don't know who that is. I remember people from
Mhm.
that era. Like I remember Markel was on there. I remember this guy named Brayon Diamond. I don't know if you remember him.
I
He
don't
was
think I remember.
I used to watch him to learn how to eat ass all the time. He was great. Marquez was
Day
on
Day. I
there.
was there with Day
Day
Day. I was
Day.
there.
Shorty
Yes.
J was on there. Like
Dominic Star,
Star or
Domino.
something. Yeah,
Domino
Domino.
Star.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember those days because I was the guy, in the porn store buying the DVDs of like Cocodorm 2, Cocodorm 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember I had 1 through 7. Like every one that came out, I was going to get it like it was the new Harry Potter movie. Like I was getting it. But to me, that time was like, I'm sorry that you went through such a bad time with them, and behind the scenes was clearly terrible. But for us watching, it was pretty important for like us to see like young black people, young black men fucking around. It was pretty important. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot, but literally, what you can take advantage of by the
Yeah.
white
So
man. Because it was
yeah.
a white guy.
So there's the T, right? So yes. Oh, this great, because as a watcher, wow, a great black production. FUBU must be run by black people. All the black people's doing it. No, there was a white man behind all that. So tell us a little bit about the scandal that kind of went down.
So as far as like what I know, it's like Reynolds, like he got kind of like booted out of Chicago, like some like health violations. Models weren't getting tested. Models were like passing HIV back to each other, and then he like set up shop in Miami. But he would still have this like headquarters, like kind of like Chicago and half in like Miami. So he would like kind of flop back between the two, but he could only film his Cocodorm stuff in Miami because I'm not sure like how he got booted out of Chicago, but yeah.
Right. I remember that. I'm going to have to do some research because there's like articles and stuff about it. But I remember there being like a scandal and the owner being revealed and all these performers were getting scammed and, STIs were happening. Yeah. Like this was a big problem. And the bigger problem is like these are all black performers under someone else's watch, right? And this person is not taking care of them.
Just trying to get as many films out of them as he can. And then he's like, okay, next. Yeah. Okay. Next, and it really sucks because a lot of the guys, like, someone didn't really have any places to go. Like, I had an apartment. I had somewhere I could go back home to. So, like, a lot of guys that go there, they're, like, kind of, like, down their luck, don't really know what's going on, don't really do a lot of research, ask a lot of questions, because I didn't ask a lot of questions either. So, yeah, you kind of feel like once you're there, you kind of stuck, well, here I am, so I guess I better, like, make the most out of it.
Yeah. These guys are college age, right? Babies, number 1. 2, they're black.
Just turned 18.
Just turned 18. Like they have nowhere to go. So this man gives them a place to live, gives them their income, probably giving them food. Like you are dependent on his career. Food. I can imagine it's not filet mignon.
Oh, no, because I had to do the shopping. I remember one time doing shopping. It's all like frozen food, pre-made, like shitty shit. And you wonder why your models have the shits you can't clean out.
Now, that's a good point. If you eat a lot of processed food, you might have a hard time processing your clean out, right?
Yes,
that food's going to be stuck to your insides. It's not going to flush out. You need some fiber in there.
Love fiber, love sweet potatoes, my new favorite thing to eat.
Okay. Yeah. What? So you're an exceptional bottom, right? You have done great bottoming work from what I've seen. What is in your diet when you're about to bottom?
I just try to eat a lot of greens. I have like a little sensitive stomach, so I try to do good. Like I found out like eating a lot of sweet potatoes really good, a lot of fiber. I just try to eat like some roughage. I really say I don't necessarily starve myself, like trying to fast before a shoot, but I just try to eat like greens, some roughage.
Okay.
some protein, greens, some kind of carb.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like fucking not Roscoe's. I did have Roscoe's last week, but I had what is it, fucking Cane's last night. So I
So you're
try to
not
eat healthy.
bottoming today.
I'm not buying it.
Okay. That's
I'm
valid.
not
And look,
buying it.
you can eat canes, every now and then. It's all good.
Mhm. Shower shoot comes in handy. Shower shoot comes in handy and a dildo. That's what you need. A little
Okay.
shower shoot, a little dildo, get you a little plunger action. Make sure you get all the water out. Make sure you get all the little rest of the things out before you try to, so.
Yeah. How do you know, like, my body is ready? I'm not gonna shit on this man. Ain't no water in me. I'm good to go. Or do you ever know that for sure?
Sometimes like I know, but then sometimes when I'm like taking a dick and it's just like, oh, I just don't, you're like taking it and it's like big, like, I just don't feel comfortable. And you keep looking back at it, and then I was like, oh, okay, we're good. And then you like pull back, you're like, oh, it's clean. But
Yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Give me
I
a
need to
minute.
go to the bathroom. I still need to go. I need to like stick a finger in there. I need to like just keep pushing so nothing comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually know, but sometimes, you have those little instances you're like, ooh.
Yeah. So you catch it, you excuse yourself, take care of yourself, and come back. And a good top's not going to be upset at that. They ain't going to be mad.
Oh, no. I've had an accident like recently and it was fine. It wasn't nothing too extreme, It
If
happens.
you don't mind, can you tell us a story of that?
I can tell you a bad story when I really like.
Whatever you want. Go ahead.
This is when I was like in 20 in Athens, living, partying, doing that college lifestyle. And this one hot guy, he wanted to go out on a date. Is when I was working at Olive Garden. He wanted to go out on a date, and we went out. Everything was good. He got a hotel, and I was really fucked up. And we like go in the business, and he's like going in. And it's just like wet and then smell. And then we turn the lights on. It's just like boo boo water.
Oh, yeah.
On the fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Then we had to take those covers off, throw them to the side, take a shower.
Do you remember what he said when
I think he was pretty cool. He was pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
Because he was fucked up. I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we never had another sexual encounter after that.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you're like, you know what? We're good. I think we're good here. Thank you. Has anyone ever shitted on you?
Yes, this has happened a few times because I have it's not large, but it's long.
It can make someone shit.
It makes some people shit, and they're like, oh, I didn't think I need to. I usually hear like, oh, I didn't think I need to clean out that far. It's like, you didn't think you needed to clean out that far.
Okay, you did. Have you not seen me? You did.
There was like one time I was filming this guy. He just like, it was like boo boo water. He did like 2-3 times, but he didn't like get on me, but he got on his lovers on his friend's couch to see his face. It was just like, I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been pooped on a few times, and you try to be a good spirit about it because,
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Shit is gonna happen. You're digging in a butthole. What's in there? There's only one thing in there. It's shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go a little bit back to your porn career, right? So you're with Randy Blue, and then you move on to you try FlavorWorks. The scam happens. You get out of that. What happens next? When do you feel like you were established as a porn performer?
I think I was starting to get like established when I started doing like films with Falcon.
Okay,
I did a couple of films with men.com. And then is when I wanted to take a fucking break, and I was like, like, this isn't really for me. And then I took a break because I realized I think I was about to get taken advantage again by another porn studio that I think is still working right now.
Okay.
I'm not saying a name. I don't think I'm ever going to work with them, but they like invited me out to Germany, and I kind of like pulled a fast when I didn't like show up to the airport. But it didn't really matter because I wasn't even going to get paid. I was just going to be appearing in like some scenes, and then he was like, we're gonna discuss your like contract later. I was like, okay. And then that's when I took like a 4-ish year break.
Okay, after that happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so earlier you were saying that you were going through some moral stuff, right? Because I know you do yoga and you do Pilates, did that have anything to do with maybe you feeling comfortable coming back into porn? I'm just guessing.
I didn't really start my like fitness career until I moved to California. So I was still living in Florida at the time. And I was just waiting tables and bartending. And I feel like I was just like being complacent at that time. But at the same time, I was just like, I don't know if this is what I want to do. And I tried going back to college and then dropped out again for like the third time. Like, this is not for me. And then it was like waiting tables, bartending, and then tried doing flight attending, then got rejected, and then tried to do it again, and then got rejected. And it was like, well, you know, there's always that one the fallback too. We still been looking good. I was still taking care of myself, working out, and I was like, I just need to send a couple pictures, reach out to a couple producers, and then I did have a agent. I had an agent. And then I dropped my agent like twice.
An agent
because
for porn?
They were taking advantage of me. Yeah.
I didn't know there were agents for porn. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Like booking, getting me bookings and stuff,
Copy, but then they were also taking advantage of you.
Yeah, so I felt like I was getting taken advantage of. And I hate when people fuck my mom.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's your livelihood. Like, what else am I supposed to fucking do? You know what I mean? But
I appreciate what they did, but then there were certain times where I was just like, like, I don't really need the middleman. And then I like try getting like an agent again. And I was like, I can just do it myself. It's fine.
Has having an agent in porn changed because of OnlyFans Just for Fans and more people doing independent things?
I think so. Now there's like one guy who was an agent for a lot of porn stars here in California, but then he now does like content houses and things with his models.
Okay.
And I got invited to a content house, and I'm like, I don't think I'm doing any content houses anytime soon, because the last one I did was just like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
Modern day Cocodorm.
It's just, people just acting too crazy. I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be filming. I didn't know we were here doing G. We're doing K.
Okay.
We're doing this. We're doing that.
Yeah.
I thought we were here to film, guys. The fuck? I mean, that's fine. But not when we're filming, no. Yeah.
Talk about drugs during scenes. Is that a common thing for folks to do?
No, not really. But there's been a few times where I've just been like, okay, this one guy, I don't think he's still performing, but it's like one of the first OnlyFans collabs I did in LA. He's like pretty big, and this motherfucker was doing, I think it's like pink cocaine.
Oh yeah, 2C.
He was just like, he was like doing storing like I'm not obviously, but luckily he didn't offer me any because I would have said fucking no. But then he couldn't say hard. I was like, you can't say hard, and I'm like having to fake it, and he was just like, I'm just like,
yeah, certain drugs you are going to kill your dick. And if you're topping, like, so for those that don't know, 2C it is what they call pink cocaine, but it's not cocaine. It's MDMA and ketamine mix. I think there's some other things in there, but like, MDMA is going to kill your dick immediately. Molly, ecstasy, dick down. Ketamine, possibly going to kill your dick, right? But the MDMA, most definitely. You can't be a top and be doing mollies and shit. So that was a choice for him, for sure.
Yeah, there's been a few times too where it's like I will never film during like a Pride Week ever again, because there's been multiple times when I've like met up with guys and like they weren't doing drugs then, but they were doing the night before, and they came say hard.
Yeah,
it's taking them too long to get hard, and then I have to be like, well, do you mind if we reschedule this? There's one time I like waited 30 minutes. It's like, hey, just need a little bit more time. I was like, I look at the timer. I was like, it's been 30 minutes,
baby. Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
If it ain't up by now, it's not getting up. It's not getting up.
And then I'm like, ignore it for the rest. I'm like, no second chances. Sorry.
That's it. I'm already on to the next guy. Yeah, and I think another thing people don't realize is that a lot of times if you do drugs, they can transfer over to the person you're having sex with, right? Yeah, fluid exchanges, right? Because specifically with crystal meth, right? If someone does crystal meth, right, and say you're into piss play, and the guy did crystal meth, 2 hours ago, you don't even know, but then he pees in your mouth. He's literally peeing crystal meth into your mouth. And what happens is, for a lot of people, some people are recovering, right?
And then they don't know.
And they don't know, and then the piss is in their mouth, and all of a sudden, addiction again. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you have to let people know what drugs you're doing because
Or I
for their
hear
own
people putting
safety.
like mouth in their butt or stuff in their
Yeah,
butt, and
yeah,
then
booty
they have the
bumps.
top fuck them. It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes, yeah, I've run into that, like going to fuck someone and see
Really?
there's little crystals around their asshole, and I'm like, what is that? And it's like they've put Molly in their ass, right? They put like little like powdered Molly in their butthole, which I'm like, that's cool for you, but I have to put my dick in there. Now that Molly's going in my dick hole, my
And you don't
precious
know, someone
dick
could have a
hole.
reaction, like whether they have a
Yeah,
bad heart or something like
yeah,
that.
exactly. And, like such delicate tissues down there, right? If you want to do that for yourself, go ahead, tear up your butthole, but like leave my dick hole alone. That's mine.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. No one in that urethra. That would hurt. That would burn like hell.
Yeah. I was like, what's this powder down here? No. Okay, so let's talk about some controversial things. Okay. So
Let's do it.
you put out a video very recently, and it talks about how Black folks are upset with you because they never see you with another Black person on film.
Which is such a lie.
Which is a lie. And no shade. Before this thing, I went to boyfriend.tv because I'm like, let me look at him. Let me see. Let me scroll up. And I said, oh, Black. Okay, yeah, he's doing it. But what do you feel about this backlash? What do you want to say to those folks?
It's like, there's so many other things going on in the world. Like, I'm sorry that you're mad that some white guy is sticking his dick in my Black butthole.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. But it's only a problem when they fuck me. But when I fuck them, it's okay. It's going to be okay regardless if they fuck me, I fuck them.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because I got confronted as at the Abbey when I'm like go-go dancing by this guy. And he was like, nice. He was like, oh, I know you. I was like, oh, can I have your name? He's like, you don't usually know my name, but I know you. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like tipping me. And then it like got around the conversation of me like letting white people fuck me. He's like, it's really like bad when you like let white people fuck you. I can't like thinking like the words he said verbatim, but it's basically just saying like it's kind of a turn off when I let white people fuck me because the whole like thing, blah blah blah, and just like race play and all this and that.
Let me say something in your defense, right? You don't even know this, right? Yeah. I have seen you in dark rooms twice because I remember both times I saw you in a dark room. I remember because like you don't know me, but I know you. I'm like, that's Adrian Hart. He's in the dark room, and you have. The only thing I've seen you do is suck big Black dicks in the dark room.
I love sucking big Black dick.
That's all and I'm an observant person, so I'm like, who's he fucking with? Let me see. Let me look. I'm watching you. And it was only Black boys. So I was like, yeah. So just for everyone else that doesn't know, maybe on screen you might see him with a lot more white folks, but off screen, he with the niggas.
I am.
Yeah. Now, you also had some points about Black studios paying less, right, than white studios, and you more so going towards chasing the bag, right? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, like mentioning like with Flavor Works, like they only pay like $300 a shoot or $300 like a week. And I'm not too sure. I think there's like what Arc Alley or some other like Black Rain Productions, I believe. Like I'm not too sure how much they pay, but I'm pretty sure it's like around like similar. And there's like some other like porn studios that aren't predominant like Black studios that pay less, really less too. And I like just won't do that either because at one point I had an agent, like I had to pay an agent fee, and then I'm only going to pay like $300-$400 for this shoot. I'm like, it's not worth it.
That's not worth it.
And studios don't really pay as much as they used to like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
No, so you'd be lucky if you get like, unless you're like an exclusive model, like what is it, the rates like 1,000, 1,500, 1,800, maybe $2,000 if you're like really good. I'm not sure like what the rate is for like exclusives, but like yeah, the rates aren't as high as they used to be.
I can imagine because, you know, if rates aren't high for anyone, for actors on TV, for porn actors on TV, like rates for most independent work like that or contractor work is down, right? Yeah, so I imagine you would want to get paid your worth, right?
Yes. I want to get paid my worth. And like, unfortunately or unfortunately, like other studios were paying more. I'm going to go to the studios that are going to pay me more because why would I just be fucking on film just to fuck on film? I mean, that's fine. People want to do that, but I need to get something out of it, especially when they don't pay royalties.
Yeah, you getting paid one time.
Royalties. They used to.
They used to.
Yeah, not no more.
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, you're doing this job, right? You get paid one time, and I've played that video 75 times.
Yeah.
I busted 75 nuts to you're getting paid once. Like, that's wild.
Mhm.
That's wild. But how do you feel about this? Is it fair? Because I think what a lot of folks want you as a Black person, they're like, well, we know you're not getting paid as much, but this is for the culture, for the community, right? Is it fair to expect performers to prioritize community if the community cannot financially support them in the way they need to be supported?
You're right. I mean, do it for the culture, but support me, guys. You know, don't come at me at the club, guys.
Right.
Don't say me, Adrian Hart. This is another example. Another time I was like dancing at the Abbey, and this one Black guy came up to me away from his like group of guys, like, we didn't tip you because we know you don't like Black fucking Black guys. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wow. I'm so
So
sorry.
it's either Black guys who don't like me because I fuck white guys, or there's Black guys who don't like other Black guys who don't tip me, or they say don't like me because I fuck white guys and they go tip another white person. I'm like, goddamn, I can't
win. What are you
can't win for shit. And that happens a lot. Or I'm like dancing like hip hop night and they're like giving me death stares. I'm like, I'm just here just dancing.
I just want to exist. Just let me exist.
Just trying to exist, guys.
Yeah. I feel that.
It's crazy.
I feel that.
A little judgmental, but it's okay. People are gonna judge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not okay, but
it's not okay. I think we really need to start looking at these people, as whole people, right? You are,
and understand, like, yeah. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you're a public figure, so it's easy to just criticize and nitpick and say you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I don't know your fucking life. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have to see it. And no shade. That's why I stood back in the dark room and watched. I said, I don't know him. Let me see. Let me see what he's about to do.
I haven't been to the dark room recently. I think the last time it was like my birthday.
This was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah. This was like maybe an Ospinoff, maybe even 3 years ago.
Probably. That's when I was like really going. So like,
Yup.
warehouse party, I'm there. This year I've been kind of like, I think the last one I went to was like my birthday in February.
Okay.
And then I haven't been to like one since. I'm trying to be good.
Yeah, I mean, if
But
that's
when I
good
go
for
out of
you,
town, though, I'll be bad. That's what I'm like, I'll go out of town and be bad. I mean, people know who I am here, but I don't think people like really pay too much attention to like what I'm doing. But I'm trying not to like be that person that I talk about. Like, oh, it's Adrian Hart again.
No, I don't think they would be saying that. The only person paying attention to what you're doing is me. It's just me. It's just me stalking you. So we are winding down. But first, before we do, I want to give you a forever Black card. You have my forever Black card from David Brandon. If anyone else questions your Blackness, you say, David Brandon said, I have my forever Black card. Now,
I've been trying to hold on to that Black card since I was popped out the mama's womb. They've been trying to take it away from me forever.
I see.
I don't know if you had instances of growing up, you know, you ain't Black.
I used to, yes, when I was very young. But I think, and it's a whole other story, but I trained myself to be a nigga real quick. And that's a whole other story for another day. But yes, I'm giving you my Black card. You tell them David Brandon said, I got my Black card. They're not going to know who I am, but just tell them to Google me. And with that, we are winding down. Do you want to drop your socials so people can find you?
Yes, let's try to see. The easiest way to probably find my social links is adrianhartla.com. That's my Instagram on there, my Twitter, my OnlyFans, and Just for Fans, Blue, whatever link thingy, whatever it's called, Blue Sky, or Instagram.com, Adrian Hart LA. But if you Google search me, Adrian Hart porn star, you'll find me. But
it pops up.
Make sure you put the gay porn star because there's a few of us, a few Adrian Harts out there.
You're the gay one. Great.
The gay one, you know.
Thank you so much. You've been so great.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for me.
Same. Yes. And see you in the next dark room in 2 years.
Yes, I'll see you then.